Hello everyone, spin a globe and you'll spot Japan, a long curvy string of islands off Asia's coast. It's made up of thousands of islands, but most people live on just four main ones. Picture a seahorse-shaped country with mountains, volcanoes and lush valleys. The weather varies wildly from north to south, skiing in one part, sunbathing in another. Japan's island status kept it isolated for centuries, shaping a unique culture. Here, ancient temples stand beside futuristic skyscrapers, a blend of old and new. It's a land of beautiful contradictions, where precision and politeness are a way of life. Let's take a closer look. Let's rewind Japan's story, a journey that stretches back thousands of years across misty mountains, lush valleys, and the endless rhythm of the sea. Imagine the first rays of sunlight touching the islands, long before cities or castles, when the land was wild and untamed. The Jomon people, Japan's earliest settlers, crafted intricate pottery and lived as skilled hunter-gatherers. Their legacy is still unearthed today in fragments of clay and ancient tools. Then, a revolution. Rice farming arrived from the Asian mainland, transforming villages into thriving communities and laying the foundation for Japanese civilization. Powerful clans began to rise, each vying for influence. The Yamato clan emerged supreme, claiming descent from the sun goddess Amaterasu, a divine lineage that still echoes in the imperial family. This era saw the birth of Japan's first emperors and the shaping of a unique national identity. Enter the samurai, legendary warriors bound by Bushido, the way of the warrior. For centuries, they defended their lords, fought epic battles, and shaped the nation's destiny. Shoguns, military rulers, held real power, while emperors became symbols of continuity. In the 1600s, Japan chose seclusion, closing its borders to outsiders. For over 200 years, the country thrived in isolation, developing a rich culture of art, literature, and strict social order, while the outside world changed rapidly. Everything changed in the 1800s when American warships, known as the Black Ships, steamed into Japanese harbors. Their arrival shattered centuries of isolation, forcing Japan to open its doors to the world and sparking a period of intense upheaval. The Meiji Restoration followed, a whirlwind of modernization. Japan rapidly adopted Western technology, built railways, opened factories, and sent students abroad. In just a few decades, it transformed from a feudal society into a modern industrial nation. The 20th century brought both triumph and tragedy. Wars and devastation left scars, but Japan's spirit endured. The nation rebuilt from the ashes, rising as a global leader in technology, innovation, and economic strength. Today, Japan is a peaceful democracy where ancient traditions blend seamlessly with modern life. You'll find centuries-old tea ceremonies in the heart of busy cities, and families honoring customs passed down through generations. History is everywhere. Temples stand beside glass towers, shrines nestle in city corners, and old customs live on in daily routines. The past and present coexist, shaping a culture that's both timeless and ever-evolving. Japan's story is one of isolation, transformation, and resilience. A nation that has weathered storms, embraced change, and always found a way forward. It's a proper epic, an ongoing adventure where every chapter brings new challenges and triumphs, and the journey continues onward. In Japan, religion is flexible. Most people blend Shinto and Buddhism. Shinto, Japan's native faith, is about nature and spirits called kami, found in everything from trees to rocks. Shrines are simple, set in nature, and people visit for luck, celebrations, or to write wishes on wooden plaques. Buddhism arrived later, focusing on life, death, and enlightenment. Most funerals are Buddhist. The two beliefs coexist, Shinto for life's joys, Buddhism for deeper questions. Temples are grand, with statues and incense, while many homes have Buddhist altars for ancestors. This blend shows a practical, peaceful approach to faith, less about rules, more about harmony. It's spirituality woven into daily life. In Japan, everyday acts become art. From the way people walk through bustling streets to the careful gestures of daily life, there's a sense of purpose and grace in even the smallest actions. Whether it's writing a letter, preparing a meal, or simply greeting someone, there's an attention to detail that transforms the ordinary into something meaningful. The tea ceremony is a slow, mindful ritual. Every movement is precise, creating calm and beauty. Each step, from folding the napkin to whisking the matcha, is performed with intention. The host and guests share a quiet moment, appreciating not just the tea, but the atmosphere, the utensils, and the spirit of hospitality. It's a practice that encourages presence and gratitude. Ikebana, the art of flower arranging, values simplicity and harmony. Less is often more. Each stem and leaf is placed with care, reflecting the changing seasons and the beauty of nature. The arrangement isn't just about flowers, it's about space, balance, and the relationship between objects. It teaches patience and an appreciation for subtlety. Bowing is a silent language of respect, with depth and duration depending on the situation. A deep bow shows deep gratitude or apology, while a small nod is a casual greeting. This gesture is woven into daily life, from business meetings to family gatherings, and it's a way to express humility and connection without words. Even putting on a kimono is an art, reserved for special occasions and full of tradition. The process involves layers of fabric, careful folding, and precise tying of the obi belt. Each step has meaning, and the finished look is a symbol of elegance and cultural pride. Wearing a kimono connects people to their heritage and to generations before them. These customs aren't just for show, they're about respect, mindfulness, and keeping traditions alive. Parents teach children the proper way to bow, to serve tea, and to honor guests. Through these rituals, values are passed down, creating a sense of belonging and continuity within families and communities. Whether it's tea, flowers, or a bow, there's a right way to do things. Each tradition has its own set of rules and etiquette developed over centuries. Following these customs isn't about strictness, it's about showing care, respect, and a desire to do things well. It's a culture that finds beauty in the details. From the delicate patterns on a kimono to the artful arrangement of food on a plate, every detail matters. This appreciation for craftsmanship and aesthetics is visible everywhere, reminding people to slow down and notice the small wonders in life. Traditions aren't museum pieces, they're part of modern life. Young people blend old customs with new trends, wearing kimono in city streets or practicing calligraphy alongside digital art. The past and present coexist, creating a unique cultural landscape that's always evolving. It's a living link to the past. That's the Japanese way. By honoring tradition while embracing change, Japan keeps its culture vibrant and meaningful for every generation. When most people think of Japanese food, sushi is usually the first thing that comes to mind. But Japanese cuisine is so much more than just raw fish and rice. It's a rich tapestry of flavors, textures, and traditions that reflect centuries of culture and a deep respect for nature's bounty. The heart of Japanese cooking is called washoku, which means harmony of food. Washoku is all about using the freshest seasonal ingredients, prepared in ways that highlight their natural flavors. Presentation is just as important as taste. Dishes are arranged with care, often inspired by the changing seasons, making every meal a visual delight. Take ramen, for example. This beloved noodle soup comes in countless regional styles, each with its own unique broth, toppings, and noodles. Whether it's a rich, porky tonkotsu or a light, soy-based shoyu, ramen is best enjoyed with a hearty, noisy slurp, a sign of appreciation in Japan. Then there's tempura, seafood and vegetables lightly battered and fried to crispy perfection. Each bite is delicate, airy, and full of flavor, showing the Japanese mastery of simple ingredients. Yakitori, or grilled chicken skewers, are another favorite. Cooked over charcoal and seasoned with savory sauces, they're perfect for sharing with friends at cozy izakaya pubs, where food and conversation flow together. Japanese meals are social occasions, often featuring a variety of small dishes meant to be shared. This encourages lively conversation and a sense of togetherness at the table. Good manners are essential. Before eating, it's customary to clean your hands with a hot towel, called an oshibori, as a sign of respect for the meal and your companions. There are also important rules for using chopsticks. Never stick them upright in a bowl of rice, as this resembles a funeral ritual and is considered very bad luck. And when sharing food, don't pass it directly from one pair of chopsticks to another. This too is linked to funeral customs and should be avoided. These small gestures and rules show deep respect for both the food and the people you're dining with, making every meal a meaningful experience. Eating in Japan is about more than just filling your stomach. It's about balance, mindfulness, and truly savoring each bite. Meals are crafted to nourish both body and spirit. Every meal is a feast for the senses, colorful, aromatic, and full of contrasting textures. You eat with your eyes, nose, and ears as much as with your mouth. And of course, we can't forget sushi. Whether it's delicate nigiri or creative rolls, sushi in Japan is truly brilliant, fresh, artful, and unforgettable. Japan is obsessed with technology. After Wii U 2, it became a global leader in innovation. Think Sony's Walkman and Nintendo's game consoles. The Shinkansen bullet train is a marvel fast, punctual, and comfortable. Vending machines are everywhere, selling everything from drinks to umbrellas, even in remote areas. Robots are part of daily life, building cars, caring for the elderly, and even serving coffee. Technology is about making life efficient and convenient. It's visible in every corner, from public transport to home gadgets. Japan's tech culture is practical, creative, and always looking ahead. The future and tradition coexist here. It's innovation with a human touch. That's the Japanese approach, brilliantly practical. Japan is a country of contrasts, hypermodern and deeply traditional. In Tokyo's Akihabara, you're surrounded by neon, arcades, and gadgets. A short train ride away, you'll find quiet streets, old shops, and peaceful temples. Businessmen in suits pause at ancient shrines on their way to glass towers. Young people love smartphones and social media, but formal language and calligraphy remain important. Homes blend modern design with traditional tatami rooms and futons. It's not about choosing old or new, it's about blending both. This mix shapes daily life from communication to home design. Japan holds onto its identity while embracing the future. That's what makes it unique. Imagine you're Yuto, a high school student in Osaka. Your day starts early with a smart uniform and a breakfast of rice, miso soup, and fish. The train to school is clean and punctual. Everyone's quiet, reading or on their phones. School is intense, but after-school clubs, sports, calligraphy, manga are where friendships and passions grow. Evenings mean dinner with family or outings with friends, karaoke, arcades, or just hanging out. Homework comes next, then a relaxing bath, a ritual to wash away the day's stress. Life is a balance of hard work, community, and fun. Structure and discipline meet creativity and friendship. It's a full, vibrant day. That's everyday life for many Japanese teens, a mix of tradition and modern joy. So, what's the big idea? Japan is all about balance, old and new, fast and slow, group and individual. It shows you can keep traditions alive while embracing the future. You don't have to choose between a bullet train and a 1,000-year-old temple. You can have both. This thoughtful way of living values small details, respect and curiosity. Learning about Japan opens your mind to new ways of seeing the world. It's a place where beauty is found in simplicity and resilience leads to reinvention. Japan is more than a place, it's a collection of ideas. Quiet dignity meets wild imagination, and that's a rather splendid combination. Please subscribe and share. Let's discover more and more about different countries.